As you folks know, in my videos, one of the things I try to do is share my story, not only from a financial standpoint of retiring early, but also just what's a typical week like? Where do I find purpose? Where do I spend my time? What am I focusing on? How am I making decisions associated with money, with travel, just with life? This is one of those videos where I just give a glimpse of what I did last week. Okay. So my name is Joe Kuhn. I've been retired for almost 4 years. And I retired at 54. I'm currently 58. Let's just take a look back at the rearview mirror. Monday of last week, I had a garage door go out on me. The spring on the door broke, and that's something that I will not try to do myself, although it looks pretty easy, but I'm told you can get hurt pretty bad with this when you look at it on YouTube. So I paid some company to come out and do that. I was cutting grass at the same time. I exercised. That's about all Monday was. Tuesday, actually, I exercised in the morning. And then the afternoon, I actually traveled to Indianapolis, which is like a 2.5 hour drive. My sister and my son live up there. And I had a conference I was going to speak at. So a company hired me to come and speak for an hour to about 120 people. I'm very excited about it. One of my goals when I retired was to become a paid speaker on a subject matter that's near and dear to my heart, reliability and maintenance. So that's why I have a lot of videos on that topic. And I know a lot of people aren't interested in that, but it's a passion of mine. And that's actually the 5th time I've been paid, and I'm extremely excited about that. But I got to catch up with my sister. They paid for my travel, my food, and paid me to give this 1 hour talk. Super excited about that. Then I drove home after that conference. It was on Wednesday morning, first thing, and I drove home. And then I had a coaching call, a retirement coaching call with one of you viewers out there. Just wanted to run their plan by me, and the phone a friend option I have in the link of every video. Check that where it says show more. If you want to talk to somebody and run your thoughts and by me, I'm not a financial planner, won't give specific financial advice, but I can tell you if I see a gap inside of there. So that's what Wednesday looked like. Thursday, I actually had a podcast. Somebody that had a podcast wanted to interview me. They have some software, New Retirement. I am a big fan of theirs, and one of their co-owners called me up and wanted to have me on a podcast. And you've heard me say, I could not imagine going into my retirement financially without a sophisticated software package adding to my information and my comfort level. I could manage them by spreadsheets. You guys know I'm an engineer, been a plant manager. I'm used to dealing with numbers and analysis. But a sophisticated software package is there, and it's cheap. This is $120 a year. I couldn't imagine. I wouldn't do it without this software. I would be hiring a financial advisor. I'm pretty confident by now I would have done that. But 1,562 of you did sign up for the free version. So please keep doing that. Please give it a try. It's a 2-week free trial. I cannot specifically managing taxes. If you're just taking 4% out or 3.5% out of your nest egg and ignoring taxes past 1 year from now, I'm telling you, you're making a huge mistake. If you're just taking Social Security at 62 or 65, 67, whatever age, without knowing the actual dollar value that's worth or costing you, I think you're making a mistake just for those 2 reasons alone. Please check out the link in the attached for New Retirement. I'm telling you, if you try it out for 2 weeks, you'll love it. You'll send me a thank you note. Okay. And then Thursday evening, I had a Parks Board meeting. That's about 2 hours. I'm president of a nonprofit called Park Pals, which we raise money for the Parks Board. So they always want an update for me, and that updates me for my meeting that's coming up next week. And then on Friday, I have a retirement group. We just sit around and talk about whatever Friday morning. Everybody eats donuts but me. I don't eat donuts. I just sit there and talk. And then Friday afternoon, one of the highlights of my month is local university's business school works with me, all free. This is all a gift. On operations management class, I teach the students practical application of what they're learning, specifically around lean, how I managed a plant, and what are some of the key learnings for me. I match up with the professor on what they've just learned, and use examples from my history. I really get a charge out of meeting those young adults. They're not kids, I guess. So this is where I find fulfillment, purpose, and belonging in a typical week. And this was a decent week from YouTube and my consulting gig that I had. I made about $1,500. Also, my coaching, you add all those in there. So very, very little amount of work and fulfillment, a lot of free time, plenty of time to exercise, plenty of time to do whatever, plenty of time to do nothing for you folks that accuse me of working and being stressed in retirement. That's not what's going on. So, hey, currently this week, what I've been doing is my wife and I are planning a couple-week trip to see our son, who lives in Richmond, Virginia. We're going to stop by the Blue Ridge Parkway. It's 450 miles of nature. Stop by a national park, the Shenandoah National Park. Stop by Washington, D.C. for about 6 days. Then go over and see my son in Richmond. So planning all those details. I spent most of actually yesterday and today working on that. So that's kind of a glimpse inside of retirement. You can't say I'm working too hard inside of there, and it's been a great week. If you got any questions, let me know. This is Joe out.